going live. Alright, we're going live on YouTube. We're going to finish off this Spyro 3 rando I started like 6 days ago. So if you want to see more like this, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Don't forget to turn on notifications, show me my socials, those are linked down below. And don't forget you can also support the channel further by becoming a channel member from as little as 99 pence per month here in the UK, or about $1.30 in America. Let's get into this. So, where did we leave off? Because I don't remember, and I don't remember how many eggs I need to actually get to the sorcerer's fight. So, I do kind of want to figure that out before I do anything else. No, I'm going to need the egg, so I might as well grab it. Steffi! Alright, let's have a little gander. So we need 120, and we've got 73. So we need to get 40... No. Yeah, 47 eggs. Alright, so... Where can we go? I mean... These levels are probably randomized, plus I've still got other eggs in this area I need to pick up, so let's go grab those first. This one's actually vanilla. Alright. Stratus. Not a bad name, it's pretty solid. Alright, up we go. Alright, what have we picked up here? Is this the only egg we've picked up, or what? No, we've picked up one more, so we need 4 more. Okie dokie. Hey Jade, how you doing? That's okay, bub.
That's fine, yeah.
It's okay, Papa. How's it going? We're going on an egg hunt. Nothing. Alright. Oh, hello. CF. That is a strange name. Hey, Kim, how's it going? I am doing good. How are you doing? I mean, I'm doing good other than the fact of the extreme heat. It is hot. Like, it is very hot tonight. Grape. I really need Aldi to bring back their grape soda. Banging. They need to do it as like a once in a blue moon thing. It's terrible. I love it. They need to bring it back more often. Should have done, but shoulda, woulda, coulda. What the? Hello? Alright, cool. Brenda. It is very, very hot. Like, I don't understand it. The weather was alright, and then it just... It's funny, because we're out of summer now, technically. What we got? Doe Lagoon. I just feel like this is something that... I'm picturing just a pool full of dough that I could just jump in and just squish around. Actually sounds like a very good therapeutic thing.
Is it like
ooh, dynamite.
Or like pasta dough, though?
Or bread dough.
If it's cookie dough, I'd eat it.
Oh, it's cookie dough, I'd eat it. I know, the heat is extreme. It's so bad. Like, we went for a Pokewalk earlier on, and oh my god. I was literally melting. Ow. Nice. Like, the heat has been pretty freaking rough. I don't understand it. Like, we're technically out of summer now. Like, can't it just cool down a bit? I just want it to be a little bit cooler. Play-Doh Pit does sound very, very fun. Play-Doh Pit sounds awesome. Like, it sounds so therapeutic. You know, if you're, like, sad or frustrated or something like that. Sounds like it could be a very good way to just release that frustration. Ow. There's another egg there. Nice. Modders. I'm actually dreading to think how much Moneybags is going. I remember now. I'm broke in game because of how much Moneybags was charging for everything. I'm kind of scared about how much he's going to charge for a Agent 9, but I guess we'll figure that out when we get to it. I know, but Moneybags still sucks. Like, holy crap. He never charges me that much. It's literally daylight robbery. I literally just feel like I've gone to, like, you know, one of these expensive shops and just paid, like, £50 for, like, one bag of shopping. But to be fair, that's most shops nowadays anyway. That's, like, most shops now. You end up going in there, spending £50 and getting, like, literally a bag of pasta and, like, some instant noodles. It's honestly mad how much stuff costs now. Like, it costs so much. Like, it's honestly bad. Like, the funny thing is, like, over here, the British government wonders why there's so many overweight people. I don't know. Maybe make the stuff that's more healthier a bit cheaper so that we don't go to, like, you know, crappy options for food. Because, like, it's just stupid. Exactly right. Like, it's just dumb. Like, maybe if, like, the really, really healthy, like, you know, Whole Foods or whatever they're called, you know, the organic crap, like, if it was a bit cheaper, people would probably buy it. You know, not everyone is Bill Gates or frickin' Baron Rothschild. Like, they can't afford, you know, £15 per meal. It just doesn't happen anymore. Like, it's insane. Like, it's absolutely crazy. It's blitzkrieg. Especially right now as well, because, like, over here, at least in the UK, there's a lot of people that are unemployed, not because they want to be, but because they have to be. Like, they can't find a job. It's just terrible. Hey, there we go. It's cheaper to make a burger and chips than it is a Caesar salad. Exactly. Like, Caesar... it's C-A-E. Yeah, because it's not technically... Well, it's pronounced Caesar salad, but, like, his actual name was Kaiser. If that makes sense.
Okay.
That's how it's pronounced in Old Roman tongue. It's a bit stupid. You could buy a 4-pack of chocolate for £1.50, but a punnet of berries is nearly £4. Exactly right. Like, if I want, you know, let's say, I don't know. Like, if I want, I don't know, a punnet of grapes, right? That's, like, usually £2.50, £3. Yeah, I could buy 4 twirls for, like, £1.25 at Tesco. I mean, come on. Like, I'm not being funny. Don't get me wrong, I love a good grape. But at the same time, like, it's honestly mad. It's like bottled water. I can go to Aldi right now and get a bottle of lemonade for 26p. Or, sorry, 29p. Yet a bottle of, like, you know, water is, like, nearly £1.20. What? Why would I default to that? You know what I mean? Like, why would you default to the healthier option if it's more expensive? I don't understand. Like, it's honestly nutty. It's so weird. That's the worst part. It's like with me, right? I'm on a partially restrictive diet because I can't eat stuff like nuts. So I have to be very careful about what I buy. And, you know, a lot of the healthier foods are either made with nuts entirely, or they're made around other nut products, which means I don't really want to touch them just in case. And, like, it's stupid. Oh, what the? What cancelled my glide? What? Something cancelled my glide. Get on the door. Get on that door and stay on that door. There we go. I am an egg. Oh, that's a good question for the stream though, guys. What is your favourite way to prepare eggs? Like, do I mean like scrambled, or fried, or boiled, or poached, or whatever, deviled? You know what I mean? Like, what's your favourite way to prepare eggs? So my favourite way is boiled. I love boiled eggs. Boiled eggs are great. Like, I could literally sit there and boil like 6 eggs and just eat them. And they can't even tax fruit and veg, but it's so expensive. Exactly, right? Fried party or dippy eggs? Dippy eggs are nice, but they are so difficult to prepare properly. More often than not, I end up accidentally hard-boiling them anyway. That's probably why I love hard-boiled eggs so much, because I end up half just... I don't do scrambled eggs, I hate them.
I love scrambled eggs.
Hate scrambled eggs, nasty. Scrambled for Kim, scrambled for Jade. It's okay, bub.
That was a fierce battle.
Like, for me, I would go either boiled or poached. I do like a fried egg as well, but fried eggs are, of course, the most unhealthy way to do them. Ow. I hate this egg. The only reason I'm doing it is because I need the egg. Perfect. Alright. Beautiful. Pull back. Go forward, pull back. Come on. There we go. Wonderful. I can't turn my stupid tank. Turn around. Thank you. Ow. Ooh, ow. Okay, nice. That's weird. What is a party egg?
I think I don't think. I know it is. It's a hard-boiled egg, but it's sliced.
Oh.
I've had them parties. So I've always known them. I don't know.
I almost fell off a cliff. Oh, that's bull. He should be off the cliff, dude. Okay, there we go. What the hell? He was just like hovering in midair like it's nothing. Like, okay, game, fine. Give the enemy AI an unfair advantage, why don't you? Oh crap, I don't have sparks. Please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't. Which way are you gonna go? Thank you. Fried egg sarnie, party eggs on the side of salad, dippy egg and soldiers for breakfast, although I have scrambled eggs as part of my breakfast every Christmas, it's tradition. I just don't do scrambled eggs. They're vile. Like, it's not even like a taste thing for me either, it's a consistency thing. I don't like the way they feel. Like, I'm sure everyone has, like, one food that they don't mind the taste of, but they can't deal with the texture.
Just one?
Well, are you talking about me or you? Okay. Because there's not that many foods that I won't eat because of the texture. It's mostly mushy style foods, like scrambled eggs or, like, mashed potatoes. I won't eat mashed potatoes because they're too mushy. It's the same sort of thing with bananas. I don't mind the flavor of banana, but I hate the texture. It's so mushy. The Scotch egg count, though, because I love that. I mean, to be fair, though, Scotch egg is basically just a boiled egg with breadcrumbs around it, isn't it? So.
It's not, though, because so it's a Scotch egg, but the thing that surrounds it is, like, pork and herbs and things, and that's what's breaded or battered.
Okay. Apparently I'm living with a Scotch egg expert.
Did you have our pork and stuff in it?
No.
Yeah?
I didn't know that.
I used to watch Preston Blumenthal's like food show, and on there he made a traditional Scotch egg, and then he went and made a dish that didn't contain. It was like all sweets and stuff, but it looked identical to a Scotch egg.
I mean, to be fair, that's probably why I don't like them then, because of the pork. It's like luncheon meat. I can't stand that either. It's vile. Don't like it. It's so disgusting. Like, it's just slimy meat with an egg in it. I don't get it. Like, if I want ham, I'll have ham. I won't have ham and egg on the same thing, because it just tastes weird.
I don't like it.
I don't.
I
It's just...
also like Billy Bear.
What on earth is Billy Bear?
Did you not have Billy Bear ham as a kid?
I don't remember.
We had Tom and Jerry as well.
I probably did, but I don't remember.
It's basically a bear face. You know Minion Meat from Alda?
Yeah.
It's that, but in a bear face. That's why I like Minion Meat.
I don't recall. I probably did, but I do not remember.
Because, you didn't have that as a kid. Everybody had it.
But my memory's hazy at best. I'm like a sieve. I don't remember half of this stuff. Right, what are we doing for eggs in here? I know I'm missing at least one because of the Agent 9 section. I'm missing 2. The snake slide egg is somewhere around here. I just gotta find it. Oh! That's before, of course, I run headlong into a mummy. But to be fair, though, it's a lot like those, the British meals that a lot of people either don't have or have a different name for it or a different style of making it. So, like, we have stuff like Toad in the Hole and Bubble and Squeak and Spotted Dick and we've got, of course, the traditional shepherd's pie.
Syrup, sponge and custard.
Syrup, sponge and custard. Like, we have a lot of stuff that a lot of people just don't have, and they're like, what the heck is that? And I'm like, well, trying to explain it, and trying to explain Bubble and Squeak to someone who's never had it, it's kind of hard. Like, it's kind of difficult to explain it. You know, it's like mashed potato and all the vegetables from, like, a Sunday roast dinner, and then you put it in a pan and you fry it. Like, but they can't, a lot of people kind of just don't get it, and it's like, I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to explain the best I can. But essentially, that's what it is, and some people just don't get it, and I'm like, well... I don't think I've ever had minion meat, to be honest.
You've seen me buy it, though.
I've seen you buy it, yeah, but I've never had it, I don't think.
No, I'm fairly sure you took one look at it and went, I'll get the proper stuff.
Yeah, I probably did, to be fair. Because, like, if I'm buying ham, I will buy the one with the bread. I'll buy the breaded ham.
I love the fact you keep turning and forgetting there's a TV right in the centre of us.
I know. There's, like, a TV right here. You can see it on the camera. So, like, she's on the other side of that TV.
If I pull my hand up, can you see?
Yes.
Yay. I mean, they've seen me walk.
For reference, guys, I did not put that TV to block my view from Emily at all. That TV is there because when we're in bed and we like to game, she's on PlayStation, I'm on Xbox. So if we're playing crossplay, we can both play the same game, but on obviously two separate TVs. But we could just like snuggle in bed.
It also allowed me to play Hot Wheels earlier whilst you were editing.
All right, guys, take a guess. What do you think Moneybags is going to charge for Agent 9? I'm predicting 1,800 rupees. Rupees? Gems.
I've way underestimated it.
271. That would be a dream if he charged that much. Let's say underestimation's a bit much. Like, he's never going to charge just 200.
I may overestimate
2,701. 1,500.
Go on, Jade, what are you guessing?
What are you guessing, Jade?
Jade always gets right. Although I think... Ooh, actually, I think someone's a good guess, going off what you said.
Alright, let's see who gets the closest.
Well.
Oh, wow! 570. I mean, Jade was still the closest.
Should have stuck.
You should have stuck to your guns. I didn't realize it was going to be that cheap. Jesus. Considering he charged me nearly 1,600 rupees for Bentley. 1,600? That's a rip-off. That stupid Yeti can stay caged. And bearing in mind, this game came out in like 2000, right? So, with inflation, ballpark estimate nowadays, that's nearly 6,000 gems.
Hey, Jacob.
Just saying. Hey, Jacob, how's it going, bro? Well, I'm just saying, alright? Like, with inflation, that's a lot of gems. Like, that's a lot of them. I'm not paying that much. I mean, Bentley's cool, we like him, but not that much. You've played way too much Zelda, you're calling them through... I keep calling them rupees, I know. Like, I've played too much Zelda. It's not my fault, okay? I want this to be Legend of Zelda. Like the Legends of Dragon. Call it that. Okay, this is now the Legends of Dragon, guys.
You told him what the theme for upstairs is now, the upstairs hallway.
Not yet, no.
I don't think they'll be shocked.
Oh! So many Rhynocs, leave me alone. Dude, first person, now. Thank you. Get wrecked. Thought you said streams wouldn't continue to the end of the week, or did I make that up? No. So that was the original plan. However, we spent like a lot of earlier on the phone to our internet service provider because we were having a few technical difficulties with the internet here that we had to get sorted. So they originally sent us out something to convert, because, okay, how can I explain? So my PC needs Ethernet because it does not have onboard Wi-Fi. When I built it, I didn't need it. Then I did. So we got something from the internet service provider that was the wrong thing. They sent us completely the wrong thing today. However, we have these, like, what are they called? Like
BT mini connectors.
BT mini connectors. And for ages, we have not gotten them to work. And yet, somehow today, we figured it out. They now work. So, I now have internet on my main computer. So, because of that, I can now stream. Like, the original plan we had, like, yesterday was we were going to get an ADSL cable and move the router from downstairs to upstairs, but now I don't need to. Which is awesome, because it means I don't have to stop uploading on YouTube for a bit because I couldn't upload anything. So there is that, which is cool, because my... Oh gosh. So like the next 4 videos on my YouTube are all Twilight Princess, continuing that playthrough. Which, being honest, was not a great section for me at all. That dungeon sucked. It's a cool dungeon, but... Don't worry, Jade, your rando is coming very soon, I promise you that. There's a few things I want to get done first before I dive deep into a rando like that, because I know what settings you want me to do. And it's gonna be a bit of a rough one, but I will get to it soon, I promise.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
I mean, I kind of am, but I'm kind of also silently soiling myself. Because I know full well it is going to be a rough rando. That's the point, actually. For the next few days, I'm going to work on an Excel spreadsheet. I'm not going to ruin the surprise for everyone else, so, trust me, guys, it's going to be a doozy. So if you aren't already following me on Twitch, don't forget to do so, because that'll be on there. Also, for those who are in the stream who have not liked the stream yet, don't forget to do so. It really helps that YouTube algorithm. Now that I'm reminded about it. Alright, Agent 9, come on. Let's go. By my calculations... Okay, Brainiac, calm down. Boom! These are also the weirdest looking grenades I have ever seen in my entire life. But they're cool, so... They do the job. It's not dumb if it works. Don't know why I'm getting gems now. I really don't need them.
Why not?
I mean, I guess, but I still don't need them. Eep. Yeah. Oh, come on. Sag. Kablooey. Boom, we got the professor. Alright, not too shabby. Get some more gems. We get a lot. That's the point, actually. I want to change my text tone. A while ago, I used to have my text tone as the professor. No. Aha! I love that so much. Say what they remind me of, but I think I'd be the only one who gets it. Well, go ahead anyway. I might get it. Depends. It depends what it's a reference to. Where are you? Boom! Yeah. Ooh. feel bad for that guy. IQ. Ironic we get that egg here, but cool. Alright, done. So we've got 88 eggs. We still need another 32. So, I believe we're going to have to go back to previous worlds now, because I can't access any other worlds here, I don't think. But that's okay, that's okay. We'll go back to Evening Lake and get what we can there. I believe I missed quite a few eggs there anyway, because I was just trying to get to see what the sorceress requirement was last time. Let's do it. It's like this Comedy Central logo from N64. Oh, jeez. I haven't played the N64 South Park games in a very long time. It's been a while. Like, it's been a good bit of time since I last played those. Right, what are we missing from Evening Lake itself? We've still got one egg here to get. Alright, fine. So we want... So we've got 3 in there. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Because the 2 from Bentley Boxing and then 1 for the cat hockey. Okay. We're missing 2 there. That's subs. I don't particularly want to do that. I mean, I can if I need to, but... I only got 1 here, so there's a bunch there I can do. And I only got 2 here as well. So... Oh, yes, because I've still got to do... Jack and the Beanstalk, which I have not yet done. Okay. We can do that. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I am going to take another quick scout around, though, for that egg I'm missing here, because there is a free egg somewhere that I've just not picked up. So I might as well look for it whilst I'm in the area. You know, whilst we're just about. Also, Evening Lake might be my favourite soundtrack from this game. I love this track. Oh, there it is. Hello. Never mind. Hydra. Cool. Alright. Let's go Frozen Altus then. We'll go do Bentley Boxing. We might as well. I mean, Bentley Boxing in the original Spyro 3 really isn't as hard as some people make it out to be. The prof was deflate the egg. Just rewatched a video on them. Oh, damn. I need to play those again at some point. So I remember that they're okay games. It's just I haven't played them in ages. Alrighty then, Bentley Boxing.
That dumb Yeti took my ball. I told him to give it back or you'd kick his lousy butt, but he wouldn't listen.
Alright, Yeti. Let's go. But in fact, I recently dealt with some Yetis in my Twilight Princess playthrough. Like, if you get this dude into the corner, you're pretty safe. He just can't fight back. Like, he's just not able to fight back. You should go back and kick his butt again. I mean, okay. Ow. Ow. God damn! Ow! Jeez, man, he hit like a freaking 6-move combo on me. I legit just got wombo comboed. Like, could you not? Dude! Wow. Got him. There we go. Skill point unlocks too. I believe you earn the skill point there if you beat him without losing a round, I think. Pixies. It was annoying, but I used to have my text message shown for the game store I go to be Professor Farnsworth saying good news, everyone. I mean, I'm kind of one of those people. I just enjoy, like, really annoying text tones. Like, I kind of enjoy them. They don't annoy me. Yeah, that's just Catch the Ice Cat, which I'd rather not do because I am not a fan of that minigame. I think behind the shark subs, that's probably my least favorite one. I'm just not a fan of that minigame in general. It's a bit sucky. Like, it's not a very fun one. But it's okay. Back to Fireworks Factory we go, because there is a bunch of stuff here that I need to do. Because I remember now, the only two levels that are actually swapped here are Charmed Ridge and Lost Fleet. They're in each other's portals. So, it's not too bad. Alright, let's take a look around, see if we can find some of these eggs. I mean, two of them are in the Agent 9 section. One of them is in the Dragon section. That means there is, what? One free egg? Yes. There's one free egg that's in the level somewhere, so we do need to find that. But that's okay, I'm sure we'll get it. Ow. Douchebag. My current notification starts Kingdom Hearts chest opening sound. That's a good sound effect, to be honest. Bab, what on earth is that?
It's a gate. When did you have sound in this thing?
I don't know, Bab, but...
I'm about to mute it.
Thank you.
I'm trying to anyway. Shh.
But say, what on earth is that?
Playing solitaire.
I mean, when... I didn't know solitaire had sound.
No, but I don't play games when they've got sound on. So confused.
You're not the only one. I was wondering what on earth that was. I thought you were watching something like, I don't know, weird music video or something. To be fair though, YouTube Shorts often have like really weird music to them as well. Like YouTube Shorts are a big one for it. Like a lot of them will have like really, really weird music. I mean, I usually don't use any kind of music because I just make like clips from my stream as shorts, but... There you are. I know how to get that egg. I've had to get one from that position before, so I know exactly how to get it. Stupid ninjas. Ouch. Ouch. No. Leave Matt alone. Get wrecked. Yay. Better. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad. Oh boy, though, you guys get to see me fail the Agent 9 section. Ooh, I almost failed that. That'd have been actually terrible. To fall down. Ivor. Doink. Well, I guess I don't even need to... I don't need to do the shortcut method, do I? Because I've got Agent 9. Hey, Spyro. There's a much better skip if you're playing on actual PS2 hardware. Well, I guess it'd work on PS1 as well, but you use it on the speedruns if you do them on PS2. It's a good one, to be honest. It's way better than this. Yeah, that's an instant fail already. Crap. Not good. It's been a while, guys. I can't get enough momentum. Well, that's not good. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I'm at the ceiling. Ow. Yeah, I knew that was going to fail. Hang about, guys. I need to get into a good position for this. Yo, Ninja, how's it going, bro? No. Ow. Ow. Nice. Of course, it would be going better if I wasn't failing the Agent 9 skip. Oh, crap. Sacre bleu. Ah, well, I got the first egg. Ooga. Ooga booga. I am so screwed, but I'll give it my best shot. We give it our best, guys. I'm doomed. I'm doomed. I somehow lived. I do not know how. Crap. Nearly made it, guys, though. Luckily, we don't have to restart the whole thing. We go back to this section. We've got the first egg, so that's cool. Ow. Ow. Bruh. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. We did it. Yeah. This game does have an FPS section, and it is very annoying to do normally. It takes ages because you have to shoot everything. Whereas if you do it the way I just did it, if you can pull it off perfectly, it's fast. I just suck at that part, so you know, sucking at a section and then lack of skill kind of makes things a little bit more rough. I mean, it's fine because we still did it, but at the same time, like, I'm not the greatest at that section. I used to be pretty good at it when I used to speedrun the game consistently, but if that egg was actually called Boogie, that'd have been amazing. Right, okay. Well, I could do with some Sparks energy, actually. I mentioned it because it made me think of what you might do if that happened to Emily. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, I didn't read the previous message. I saw this I'm a butthole post the other day. It was someone that didn't saw it. How they had no room to talk, and I'm like, what on earth? Okay, Jacob. Right, I want to get on here because I want to take a look around this section, see if the egg is actually around here somewhere. Doesn't look like it. Because what eggs are we missing? We're missing like 4, aren't we? Yeah. Egg in the cave, and then one of them is cat witches. The other 2 are from the Jack and the Beanstalk section. So there is a free egg somewhere in the level I've just not found. I completely forgot that was a skill point. Why did they go for the other one? Do you know what? I just don't know anymore. Why did I go for that stupid... I don't know. I forgot that was a skill point, goddammit. Oh, what the... Well, that's their choice. It doesn't bother me if someone comments on Ben's weight. I get so protective. I just don't care. Like, I've had so many people, like, trolls in the past on, like, Twitch or whatever, come into the stream and, you know, call me, like, a fat, not nice word. And I'm just sat there like, okay, cool, whatever. I don't mind. I don't particularly care. It's like, I know I'm fat, and it don't bother me. So, it's whatever. I mean, that's your opinion, Baba, but at the same time, like, I just don't care. People can say what they want about me. Like, I mean, honestly, the world would be a better place, really, if people just didn't care what people thought about them. I don't. Like, I just don't care. Like, it's so weird to me. I mean, to be fair, if that was the case, you know, like, cyberbullying really wouldn't be a thing anymore because people just wouldn't care. It's, like, really funny as well because, you know, a lot of people... Ironically, like, one of the most toxic places on the internet nowadays, well, I mean... Actually, strike that. I was going to say that was kind of wrong, though. I was going to say that gaming can be quite toxic, especially certain communities. But at the same time, like, then you look at websites like 4chan or Reddit or Twitter, and it's like, that's probably just not true. Like, I know that Twitter's very toxic. Like, you know, Twitter's very toxic. Reddit is 100% toxicity. In fact, the only reason that's like gets any traffic now is because of its toxicity levels. It's kind of crazy. It's the same thing with 4chan as well. Like, there are websites that are just they've garnered like a cult following because of their toxicity. It's kind of mad. You know, when your thing is known for being toxic, it's not really something to be proud of, really, if you're an owner of that sort of thing, to be honest. It's quite funny, too, because, like, for me personally, like, e-bullies or cyberbullies, whatever you want to call them, they're just, like, the lowest form of bully, because at least, like... saying stuff to someone over the internet, you can do that anytime you want, and it's just, like, there's no real repercussions for it. It's just, like... You know, you could say it and get away with it. And it's kind of baffling to me because, like, you know, if you were actually any kind of, like, a, I guess, you know, it's hard to explain, guys, like, they're just cowards. Like, cyberbullies are cowards. That's it, they're just cowards. Used to really get me down. Now I'm like, they call me fat, and I'm like, yeah, state the obvious, Sherlock. Said to me, and I go full sarcasm. I'm like, am I? I didn't think I was so obvious. I was trying to hide it. Like, I don't get it. Like, to me, you know, just don't let... If anyone says something like to you over the internet, just ignore it. Like, or play with them. You know what I mean? Like, or play around with them. I do. Like, I mean, someone comes in the stream on YouTube, they just get banned. But, like, if I'm on, like, Twitch, where I can be a little bit less censored... You know, I can come back at them as hard as they go at me, so it's like, I'd rather just do that, personally. Right, I do not know where this egg is. I haven't seen it, and I'm confused. There's a free egg somewhere in here, and I just can't find it. And I must admit, I'm a little bit perplexed. So we'll leave that one behind. My thing about toxicity is when people defend it with, that's just how that thing is, get over it. It's just as if it's more toxic than the thing being defended. I mean, you're not wrong. Like, it's really weird to me because, you know, you've got the games or the communities behind said games that make it toxic. You know, ones like Overwatch, Call of Duty, Siege, definitely Siege. Siege is a very toxic community.
Siege is a very toxic game.
You know,
It's a good game though. I enjoy it.
I mean, it's not a good game, but you do you, bab. But like, my point is, I don't understand why people have to be that way. Like, I don't get it. You know, like, there's no reason to be completely toxic about something to the point, you know, where people start to hate it. Like, for example, like Overwatch 2. Like, that game could have been good. I mean, if it was a good game anyway. But, like, my point is, you know, a lot more people would be willing to play it if the community behind it wasn't so friggin' toxic. Like, it's crazy. That was one of the reasons why I never played Overwatch 1, because of how toxic the community was. Like, I'd see, like, compilations on YouTube of, like, all this toxic stuff going on, and I'm just sat there like, I don't really want to be a part of that. It's the same reason as to why I took a long break from doing anything Pokemon related, because of how toxic the community can be. Like, I used to nuzlocke very frequently on Twitch. I don't anymore because of how toxic it got. Like, it was terrible. Don't get me wrong, met a lot of nice people doing Pokemon Nuzlocks, but at the same time, like, was it really worth it because of, or correction, at the time I stopped, was it really worth it because of all the toxicity? I don't think so. Not at that time, anyway. Yeah, I'm missing a single subs. I better do it. I'm gonna hate doing it, but I better do it. Like, it's just annoying to me. Like, a lot of people just ruin a game. Most people only feel better putting others down, makes themselves... I mean... But I never understood that myself either, because, like, you know, if I'm feeling down and I want to feel better, do you know what I do? Like, I eat something I want to eat, or I'll listen to music, or I'll play a game, you know, something really friggin' chill, like Minecraft or whatever. Like, I won't sit there, go on a game, and just literally say all of this really horrible stuff to a random person. Like, why? Why? Like, why? You've got to be a really bad person deep down to want to do that. You know, I play video games to sometimes escape reality, not to end up talking to a Karen, which if I go to any supermarket, I could do anyway. Like, what? I stopped playing Overwatch when I realized I had to turn on voice and text chat functionality in the Super Talk, so it really says a lot about the community. Exactly. Like, it's so crazy. Like, you have to do that in certain games in order to actually have an experience with them in general, because if you don't, it's just so screwed.
I had to change my whole online name.
That's actually a point, yeah. So, when Emily started playing Rainbow Six Siege, what was your original online name at the time?
It's not Emily.
It's not Emily, that's what she used to go by, because, like, her and her friends have, like, the gamer tags, it's not.
Okay.
And then something else.
So I started it, and one of my friends got locked out of their account and couldn't remember it, so he jumped on and took the It's Not as well. So then the other two were like, oh, we'll do that, and then we ended up all having It's Not.
So, like, she used to have It's Not Emily. And back on Rainbow Six Siege, she would constantly get hate and stuff because she was a girl playing Siege. So she ended up changing her online name to It's Not What Do. Like, how bad is it that just being, like, gender disqualified from a game just because of a toxic fan base? Like, it's nutty.
Such a good game.
To you it is. I've played as crap. But if you enjoy it, why I'm quote-unquote rebranding into Jacob Shiny Hunter or Jacob the Garbador, because I stopped caring about the Pokemon fandom toxicity. It's... Honestly, dude, it's crazy. Like, you know, you see certain videos or certain streams or whatever, you go into them like, you know, I'm not a fan of Siege. I don't do tactical shooters. I'm a run and gunner.
Oh, I'm bad at it. I do enjoy it.
Like, when it comes to games like that, I'm a run and gunner. It's just irritating, because there are certain games I want to play or want to try, but don't, because of how toxic the fan base is. It's just terrible. What do you mean, Jade? Like, it is very unfortunate. Or was the egg called Karen? I didn't see it. Well.
How did you miss that?
Because I was talking. I was talking, didn't notice the name of the egg. I might turn that into a short now. I'm talking about Karen's like 30 seconds before the egg hatches. Oh my god. Midday Gardens. But it's like when I used to work in retail and like I dealt with Karens on a regular basis. Like that sucked. Like that was not fun. The egg names are randoed as well, yes. Right, what are we missing in this home world? So, we've got 1 egg there, that's Nancy the Skater. 3 there, that would be Wolfie, the Dog Bones, and something else. There, what would that be? That would be both of the bombers, which I'm not doing. That would be... Would that be the panda minigame? I think that'd be the panda minigame. You have to save the pandas. I need to start hitting these speedways, to be honest. Like, where's the Karen gets super and the Karen egg shows up? Oh, gosh. I dislike Karen so much. It's banned from a streamer's live because I said Gen 1ers will defend a literal living Pokeball and a blob of jello, but not an ice cream cone in the debate of what's really a Pokemon. But that's one of the reasons why it took me out of the fandom for ages, because of just how toxic it was. Especially considering, you know, 2 of my favourite Pokemon are ones that are generally hated, which are Honchkrow and Licky Licky. Like, and it sucks because... You know, I want people to be able to share the love of those games, not hate on everyone else. Right, so Wolfie, I'm missing. I know I am. Glide to the Small Island. That's a free egg as well. It's just honestly nuts. Like, it's crazy. I don't get it. I really don't. And don't get me wrong, I get it, you know, not every person in the world at any given time is going to be constantly happy and non-toxic, but at the same time, like, certain games are literally borderline unplayable because of the community. It's nuts. Like, some games are literally borderline unplayable. See, but that's such a wrong thing to get asked about. Like, that's terrible. Just because you like a Pokemon. Like, that's such a horrible thing to be asked just because you like Pokemon. Like, it's... The fact that someone had the nerve to even mention something like that, it's just wrong, man. You know, when multiple times in the space of like a week when I was doing Pokemon Nuzlocke on Twitch, you know, people kept coming into the stream and asked me if I was the P word because I'm an adult playing Pokemon. And I'm sat there like, you do realize that Pokemon is about as old as I am, right? Like, I used to watch it and play it as a kid. It's like, what? Because I grew up, I'm not allowed to like Pokemon anymore. Okay, great. So I'm apparently not allowed to like Spyro either because it's a kid's game. Or I'm not allowed to like freaking Mario because it's a kid's thing. Okay, cool. It grinds my gears as well, Jade. Don't worry. Like, it's such a friggin' horrible thing to just, you know, call, like, you know, ask someone just because they like something. It's like, come on. It's just wrong. And that's the thing. I know, like, a few people that are on the autism spectrum. It's not something you joke about. Or even just ask someone, because it's rude. Like, it's so rude to just ask someone that. Like, here's an idea, pal. Even if he was, it's none of their business. Exactly right, Ninja. Like, I guarantee you nowadays there are more adults or, like, I guess late teens playing Pokemon than there are kids. I wouldn't even consider it a kids game anymore because of the fan base that originated it. Because it came out in the mid-90s, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure Red and Blue came out the same year I was born. I'm almost certain of it. If it wasn't the same year I was born, it was very close to it. Because I was born in 1995. Like, I'm pretty certain that it came out the same year I was born, if not the year before or the year after. So, like, people calling it a kids thing, okay, fine. But then when most adults of my age grew up with Pokemon, because it was there when I was a kid, you know, it kind of defeats the whole friggin' thing of calling it... It's just dumb. The only game that's called a kids game I consider kids is Roblox. I mean, yeah, like, Roblox is definitely more geared towards kids. Because a lot of kids do play Roblox, I get that. I mean, I've dabbled in Roblox a couple of times, because there are a few sort of mini-game modes on there that I do enjoy playing. Stuff like Speedrun, for example, where you just have to get to the end of the levels as fast as possible. I enjoy that kind of thing. I think it's fun. But that doesn't necessarily mean I'm the P-word, because I enjoy playing Roblox. And it doesn't make me, like, weird or anything because I enjoy it. It's a game. People can enjoy video games. It's like the story. This was a few years ago now. This was about 4 or 5 years ago. On Twitch, there was this old dude, about 60-odd, playing RuneScape, live streaming it, because he enjoyed playing RuneScape. And he built quite a big following, actually, like, you know, a loyal fan base. And... people spread around that he was the P-word, and pretty soon, you know, big YouTubers like Drama Alert were covering it. And they even accused him of being one, but what it turned out to be a case of mistaken identity, and this dude hadn't done anything. So, like, that's the power of the internet now. Like, if someone spreads something that's even not true, people will believe it. It's insane. It's honestly nuts. It's crazy. This is why I try and keep my personal life off of my streaming, because, like, it's just not worth it. People knowing all this stuff about me or my family or my friends, you know, or whatever. Like, it's just not worth it. Because the amount of stuff that people can say and just... Exactly, like, we grew up with Pokemon. We grew up with that stuff. You know, like, I grew up with Pokemon, Mario, Zelda... Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, Spyro, Crash Bandicoot. Like, I grew up with that stuff. Just because I play it now does not make me weird, it does not make me a freak, and it definitely does not make me the P-word. Like, I grew up with this stuff, so I play it. What's the big deal? Like, that has got to be one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. Honestly, it's madness. Absolute madness. It's nutty, and it really irritates me so much. Well, yeah, Bab, but at the same time, like... I don't know, it just irks me that people seem to assume that it's just a kid's thing now. And it's just like, okay, cool. And don't get me wrong, like, a lot of these games that are geared towards kids are always going to try and get more of the kid market, because that's what they were originally intended their games to be for. But at the same time, like, and this is one thing I love a lot about a lot of franchises that were out when I was a kid to now, they do cater towards kids, but they also do, why did I come here? I'm not doing bombers. But they also cater towards the hardcore fan base that have grown up playing their stuff. That's what I like. Like, a lot of games have done that because, you know, like, they know their core audience. They know what they've grown up, you know, they know that not every little kid's going to play their game, so why not cater to both sides and try and draw in as many people as possible? He used to describe men who play video games, and I say men who play video games because I've only ever seen men called that for playing video games. You aren't wrong. Like, that's the worst part. I don't think I've ever heard of a case of a woman who, like, does YouTube or streams or whatever being called the P word because of playing video games. Like, it's a madness. We grew up playing these games on consoles. Kids can't even comprehend the TVs that kids can't even imagine. Exactly right. Like, I guarantee if I passed a 5-year-old an N64 controller today, they'd be like, what is this? And I'm like, that's a controller for this console. But that's not a controller, that's a piece of a spaceship or something. You know what I mean? Like, if I gave a kid an N64 controller, they'd be like, what do I do with this? How do I hold this thing? And I'm just sat there, like, with great difficulty. The N64 controller was not good to handle at all. Like, it was not good to handle. Wait, what? I missed one? Interesting. Like, give a kid a bunch of retro console like controllers and they're just like, what do I do? It's like Super Nintendo. I love Super Nintendo controllers because they're really efficient for what they do. I give a little kid one of those and I'm like, well, where's the joystick and where are the triggers? And I'm like, the games don't need them because there's only like 8 buttons. I mean, the whole Super Nintendo library, I'm pretty sure that only about 3 of them were like 3D in some kind of capacity. I mean, the most famous out of those being Star Fox. Star Fox famously using the SNES FX chip for its 3D rendering. That actually kind of happened to me once. Showed my 5-year-old cousin N64 once, and he was like, is this for people who have 3 hands? Oh my god. To be fair though, like, when I was a kid, I had such a difficult time handling the N64 controller just because of its weird shape with 3 friggin' handles. Karens are the worst when it comes to that. Oh, you know it. Like, you know, between, like, the Karen and the Snowflake community online, it kind of just begs the question, really, like, how many times is it going to be before I join into an online chat lobby before a Karen or Snowflake walks into it, like, yo, what's up? Because my problem is I can't handle those kinds of people anymore. Like, I can't. The moment I see a Snowflake or a Karen and, like, you know, say, like, one joins my Discord and I'm like, yo, get out. Because, like, I'm not dealing with that. I don't want to deal with that, personally. Like, hell no. That's just not going to happen. I don't like Karens in and I don't like Snowflakes in, because I like people that can actually handle a debate or handle a difference of opinion, not flake out on me at the first chance. It's stupid. Yeah, with small hands trying to reach all the buttons was interesting. It very much was, like, you know, I don't know how I was able to do a playthrough of Ocarina of Time as a kid. I really don't remember it that well, and I'm just, like, how bad did I struggle with it? It's kind of funny, too, because the first Nintendo console that had 2 sticks that were the same size was the Wii U. Because the GameCube controller had 2 sticks, but the C-stick was a lot smaller than the joystick. So, like, the first Nintendo console that actually had a controller that was with the original console was Wii U. Like, that's crazy. Because the Wii didn't. The Wii was the Wiimote and Nunchuck. Which the Nunchuck had a joystick, but the Wiimote didn't. And don't get me wrong, the Wii had, like, the Wii Classic controller, but at the same time, that was only used for Wii Classic games and nothing else. Crap. I'm not going to be able to do this now, I don't think. Come on. Bull, dude. Bull. Damn it. But no, the N64 controllers were definitely very uncomfortable. I mean, I haven't used one in a very long time, so my opinion might change now because I'm a grown up and I've got massive hands. But back when I was a kid, you know, I was a tiny kid. Like, I was not, you know, I got a growth spurt when I was like 13. I know, that was so close. I almost recovered it, but then nope. Sorry, Bab, I'm mowing down cows. I mean, okay guys, answer this then in the chat. What's the most uncomfortable controller you've ever used? But it has to be first party by the original developers. It can't be like, you know, a, I don't know, like a HoriPad or, something like Thrustmaster or whatever, you know what I mean? Has to be first party by the developers. For me personally, the most uncomfortable controller for me that I've ever used that I remember is the Wiimote and Nunchuck. They are so uncomfortable. Blista. We want to do the Hunter Challenge. Like, for me, I would definitely say it's the Wiimote and Nunchuck. They were so uncomfortable for me to use. The Wii controller, I'm not coordinated enough. I feel like that's fair. If you don't have a lot of hand-eye coordination, it's very difficult to use the Wiimote and Nunchuck. That isn't my problem. I have decent hand-eye coordination. For me personally, it's more of a, I don't want to swing my controller rapidly when I'm playing a game. Like, I just want to play the game. So one thing I've always hated about Nintendo is the amount of gimmicks they use. It's stupid. Don't get me wrong, some gimmicks work, but some just don't. Like, some gimmicks are just bad. Like, they are definitely the most gimmicky game company out of all game companies. They just rely too heavily on gimmicks. Like, you don't need a good gimmick to make a good game. It's what I love about Xbox. Like, Microsoft are just so basic with their stuff, but at the same time, it's like, it works, you know? Like, the controllers are nice to use, they've got good feel. The consoles themselves are solid. I've never really had a problem with any of my Xbox consoles, so it's like, you know, I enjoy it because it works. Exactly, playing on a game should not be that difficult. Unfortunately, some of the times, it's not the controller that makes it difficult, it's that the way the game is programmed. It's like on PC, right? So, like, when a game comes out and it's like, it has partial controller support, I'm sat there like, no, what you're trying to tell me is, it doesn't have controller support, it's a keyboard and mouse game that has a weak translation layer to controller, meaning it feels like really crap and sluggish because they've not bound them properly. It's one of the reasons why when I play Minecraft, I play it on Bedrock on console. I don't play it on the Java edition. Even though the Java edition can be more easily modded and there's a lot more mods for it, the controller support mods on that are terrible because they literally just feel like, you know, shoehorned in controls that just don't feel natural. It doesn't feel like you're playing Minecraft. It feels like you're playing something else that's terrible. It's like trying to bind, you know, like keys to a controller to play like an MMO. It just doesn't work. Oh, the blowing system on the DS was really annoying. Fortunately, a lot of the games that I played didn't require it. In fact, the only game I remember the microphone being used for at all, or games, were Zelda Spirit Tracks and Pokemon Platinum. Because of Chatot. Like, Chatot had a really interesting move on the DS called Chatter, which allowed you to basically say anything you wanted through the microphone to give the move more power. So, of course, being like a 10-year-old when I got Pokemon... Well, I wouldn't have been 10, I'd been like 13. Being like a 13-year-old playing Pokemon Platinum, you know... Some words were said. Right now, the certain PlayStation users telling me to get PS5 since it's cheaper in the long run. I just laugh at them. It's not cheaper in the long run because Sony charged more for the games. How is it cheaper in the long run? It's why I love Xbox. Its current gen has more power than the PS5, and the games are cheaper. Like, I'm sorry, but that is just PlayStation loyal arrogance. Like, it's not cheaper in the long run at all. That would be like saying Nintendo's cheaper in the long run when you know for sure it isn't. Nintendo is not cheaper in the long run. Their games never fall in value. Like, look at games like Mario Kart 8 on the Switch. That's still £60 most places. Like, and that game came out, you know, as a launch title, I'm pretty sure. If it wasn't launch title, it was very close to the launch. No, Jay, but that's, again, good for you, because you don't need to upgrade. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't need to upgrade, I wouldn't bother. I mean, I got Xbox Series, but that was because I needed an upgrade anyway. So it was like, why not? Hey, nice. The dragon's called Lickford. Alright. What? What? Okie dokie. What? Alright. And they swallowed my vape when I saw that. What? Lickford. Alright, cool. Because that's not the strangest dragon name ever. More to the point, why would you call your dragon that? Interesting. Alright then. 3 eggs in there. That'd be the one in the Sheila section. 2 others. Did I not do skateboarding? I did not do lizard skating. Missing one there. That's Tiki Lodge. Yep. Missing one there. That's Blue the Rhinoc. Apparently 300 plus a year to play online and play select retro games is cheaper than a once-a-year payment of 80 to do the same thing. Plus more with Nintendo. That's what I love about Nintendo. Their stuff is just cheaper. Like, their online stuff is cheaper. Like, if you pay for their online stuff. Is this the same Rando you got all the dirty names one? It is, yes. I remember now, yes. The first stream of this, there was a bunch of dirty dragon names. I remember now. Like, this is... it's just one of those things, really. Like, Lickford. Alright. Again, that doesn't sound weird or anything. Do not bite my butt. Ouch. I need to move because I don't have any sparks. Boom. Easy clap. Wow. Busan. This sounds like a very posh way to say button. Oh, gosh. I thought it said bosom. Oh, my God. To be fair, with this seed, it wouldn't be much of a stretch, to be perfectly honest with you. It wouldn't be much of a stretch. We've had some really, really interestingly dirty names in this one. Follow the theme, bosom. Wait, what do you mean, Jacob? I'm confused. I mean, I am thankful you added me into your family plan. I offered to give you money towards it. Like, what are you talking about, Jacob? I'm confused. I hope that's not me you're actually talking about, because, like, what did I do? Damn it. Oh, that's not good. Cool. We all need our brains cleaning. Honestly, like, you know, why is it Wilf? That's actually a good name. Why are there not places that can do that already, you know? Just kind of just clean your brain out a bit so you just like, you know, on days where you're a bit foggy, you go there and just wake up and just not be foggy anymore. Because, like, I wake up every morning and I'm out of it for, like, the first hour of me being awake. Like, don't ask me any serious or personal questions during that time because you will not get any answers from me. I am so out of it when I wake up in the morning. It's like, when would it have been? It would have been yesterday morning. I had to ring my doctors about some of my medication. And I had to get up at like 7 o'clock because I needed to make sure I was up for 8 when they opened, because otherwise you're not getting an appointment with the doctor. And oh my gosh, for like the first 40 minutes of me being awake, I just wasn't with it. I actually asked Emily multiple times, why have you woken me up this early? Like, what am I doing? And she keeps telling me, you know, you gotta make a doctor's appointment. I'm like, oh, okay. And then 5 minutes later, I'll forget and ask the same question again because I've forgotten. But I am literally just so out of it when I wake up. Alright, we're in second place going into the third lap, so that's not bad at all. We're about to take over first anyway. Also, for anyone wondering what's happened to the active series on the stream series on YouTube, being The Sims 1 and The Simpsons Hit and Run. So I'm going to be continuing Simpsons Hit and Run tomorrow. That will be continued tomorrow, but then it'll be finished tomorrow, if not the day after. As for Sims, I'm still trying to figure out what I can do, because obviously my save is on the other computer that is also here, but I need a way to transfer it. So I will find a way to do that. Once I'm able to do so, I will then do more on it. Longan. Now, all I want from you is thanks is hanging out with me on occasion through VC, which you do, and I'm very happy you just didn't take my kindness for granted. Oh, no, of course not, dude. Like I said, you know, like, had you wanted a little bit of money towards it, I wouldn't have hesitated. I'd have given you some money. I did offer as well. But I am thankful you added me into your family plan, because not only do I not have to pay for Switch Online, but I also get access to, like, game DLCs that they offer, which is great. So I do appreciate it, as well as the N64 Online and Mega Drive Online, which I am greatly appreciative of, because I do play those. In fact, the other day, I was sat there just playing Golden Axe on Mega Drive Online, because Golden Axe is a great series. Used to love the original Golden Axe games. Played them a lot as a kid with my dad. And my mum, actually, I remember now. Yeah, my mum used to play it too. In fact, me and my mum used to play a game on Sega Mega Drive, or Genesis for you Americans, called Columns. It's basically like Tetris, but way better. I miss playing that game. Columns is a great game. Like, there's a lot of really good Mega Drive games, like Streets of Rage, Sonic, of course. Vector Man, that's another good one. Toe Jam and Earl, although I know that was on... Not Toe Jam and Earl, Earthworm Jim, which I know was on Mega Drive, Super Nintendo as well, but it was better on the Mega Drive. Flicky, do I remember Flicky? Echo the Dolphin. Maybe I should have waited till we do a VC next sale list. That's fine, dude. Another one long and is slang for... Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. I thought someone I would ask this, but have you ever played Gex and thought, when will he shut up? Actually, one of my favorite PS1 games is Gex 3D Enter the Gecko. That is a really solid platformer. Although he does talk a lot, but I do love a lot of the movie references in Gex. Like, Gex does make a lot of movie references, and I kind of low-key love it. Gotta admit, I do love the fact that he just makes all of these references. That is a game I should do a stream series on at some point, is Gex 3D. I love that game. It's a great retro game. I used to play it a lot as a kid with the family. Well, that was something I did play a lot of. I actually don't remember if I've ever beaten that game. No, I think I have once.
Hi, Spot.
That's a good game. I've not played it in years. In fact, I do actually own a physical copy for that. I'm fairly certain I do. For PS1. Don't get me wrong, it's the only Gex game I've played. I know it didn't originate on PlayStation. It originated on, I believe, the Sega Saturn, but I could be wrong. But Gex is a great series. Like, it's another one of those 90s, early 2000s series that never took it anywhere. It's like Bubsy. Like, Bubsy had some decent games on the Mega Drive or Genesis. And then, of course, you know, the Bubsy game on PS1 came out and killed the whole franchise. Until, like, you know, a company tried to make, like, a newer game for Bubsy. What was it? Bubsy the Bully Strike Back or something? And I've heard it's one of the worst games ever made. I don't understand how you can mess up a platformer like Bubsy, but sure. Can I please? Lizard. Whee! I'm going off my board. Wait, what? How did it not come off the board? Never done that before. Then I was wondering if The Simpsons Wrestling was a never gonna play, even if just for one stream through Redemptions. Oh, don't make me play that, dude. That game sucks. That game is terrible. That is legit one of the worst wrestling games, if not the worst one ever made. You know what, just for laughs, I got my friend to loan me his copy of Big Rigs Over the Road Racing, because I wanted to see if it was truly as bad as people were saying, and I'm just like, dude, this is terrible. How that passed quality control, I'll never know. Like, how that game passed any kind of quality control through the ESRB, I will never know. That game is god-awful. Like, through watching, like, YouTube reviews and stuff like that, I've played some of the worst games ever made. Stuff like Hong Kong 97. Oh my god, that game is so stupid. It's completely pointless as well, and people were trying to sell it back in, like, the 80s. It's just like, well, sorry, 90s. It's just like, wow, okay. Like, it's so strange. Like, why that game exists, I will never know. It's just like a relic at this point. Another one's Desert Bus. Like, a simulation driving game of driving a bus through the desert for literally 8 straight hours. And all you get for that 8 hours is a point. It's like, okay, cool. I mean, I get the game was made as a joke, but still, like, come on. There's only one game I will never ask you to play, even jokingly. Which one's that? There are several games I will never play on stream or do for YouTube videos. There are certain ones that I just can't. You know, games like Final Fantasy 13 come to mind. That game sucks. 13.2 I wouldn't be opposed to as much, because I don't mind 13.2 as much. It's a bloody hard game, but it's not a bad one. It's alright. Lyman. Oh god, if you change like the K and the L to something else. So many almost rude names in this one. E.T. for the Atari 2600. Yeah, no thank you. I have played that before and I will never play it again. Well, I truly understand now why the Angry Video Game Nerd has an issue with that game. I've played it, and it's not good. Like, it's not exactly what I would call good. Right, the other 2 levels of Midnight Mountain are open to me, which would be Crystal Islands, Desert Ruins. I should be able to get the rest of the eggs I need from those. So, not too bad. We're probably about 15-ish minutes away from beating the seed, so I'm okay with that, actually. Not bad. Alright, whichever one this is. But we aren't actually too far from beating the seed, which I'm okay with, because we can get it done. I'll probably hop into a voice chat for a bit afterwards, because if Gold's around, I want to continue with the multi-world we started yesterday. I'll stick to the movie. I'm not even a fan of the movie, if I'm being perfectly honest. Like, it's just one of those movies I never understood properly, and it's just... I don't find it that enjoyable.
Would you like to...
I just got a notification about a leaked Nintendo Direct next week. Interesting. Oh, speaking of Trainer, hello, dude. How's it going? I say your name and you summon into the stream. I might as well do that with everyone. That was kind of weirdly spooky timing. Swimming air, boys. Whee! I love swimming air. It's such a good glitch. It's what I love about knowing a lot of the speedrun tricks in this game. I can pull them off basically whenever I want. It's quite nice, actually. Just gonna hang with Colette. Nice. How was your time hanging out? Quick summon Havoc. It's almost always a director for the annual Tokyo Game Show, and since this year's TGS is in 2 weeks. Oh, there we go then. I mean, to be fair, the only other Nintendo game coming out this year that's confirmed that I really want is the Mario RPG remake. I really want that remake. Jacko.
You can have this. I was going to use it.
What?
But my magic just keeps bouncing off.
How did it hit your hitbox? Huh? I didn't touch his hitbox. What on earth happened? Alright. Interesting. Nice. How did that go for you? So if you want, Trainer, a little bit after the stream ends, if you want, we can see you on Multiworld for a bit. I mean, I do not know how long I will be around for because I'm absolutely knackered, but I'll be around for as long as I can. Orange. I don't know what happened. I hit the egg at the top and it triggered the one for the one below. I don't understand. How on earth does that work? Wait, no, I don't even need to do this. I'm not going to bother. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get what happened. I mean, I'm going to watch that back, but I didn't even go near that dude. How on earth did I trigger his text? Strange. Okay, I'm a little bit weirded out, but okay. Oh gosh. Oh, this slide is not fun to control at all. No! It's not even as if you can just glide past it either, because you can't glide off of this. It's not as if you can just fall off and glide to the end. It just does not happen. It's fortunate in the Reignite trilogy there is a way to skip this slide for the most part. It's not a hard skip to do either, to be honest. It's quite an easy skip. Because believe it or not, these slides in Reignited are harder to control than they are in the original. I mean, this isn't terribly difficult. It's just... Oh my god, that turn. That turn does suck. I'll get this egg because I'm not entirely sure how many I'm going to be picking up from Desert Ruins. Come on. So what are you guys in the stream up to whilst, of course, watching the stream? What are you guys doing? Are you a wizard? I'm a wizard! I am wizard! Kiki! I'm a wizard now. But I'm not a cool wizard, so like... You know, I don't go to Hogwarts, I go to Hogrumps. It's the it's the trashy version of Hogwarts. You go there when you swear like a sailor. A lot of Sega games are getting remakes on the Switch. I mean, that would be kind of dope. Like, you know, give me like a Streets of Rage trilogy remake on the Switch. That'd be kind of cool. I'd be down with that. You know, or like a Sega Classics collection that's actually remakes, not just ports. That'd be great too. Why did I go in there? Like, that would be good too, you know? That would be a great thing to have, like a full Classics collection that's just remake classics. That'd be dope. This should be Desert Ruins. I'm gonna do some light editing work while I remote play Starfield like an absolute hopeless addict. How is that? I've heard mixed reviews. The performance I've heard is very bad on in some cases. Bloody hell, bless me. Whew. That came out of nowhere. I had sparks. Who is this with me then? I've been impostered. So that's like kind of mid/slow, but it gets getting better and better as you go. Nice. Like I said, I've heard very mixed reception on its performance. Like, especially on console, I've heard the console versions are pretty bad. Blank. I've heard the performance on console is pretty darn bad. Yeah, I know, and I'm really annoyed about that because Chicken Run is one of my favorite movies from when I was a kid. It does not need a remake. It's sorry, not a remake, a sequel. It's not as if it's like Hocus Pocus last year that got a sequel, and I'm sat there like, why? Why give a sequel to a movie that's God knows how many years old that does not need it? It's baffling to me. Like, why? Why give it a remake? It does not need one. A remake, a sequel even. It irks me so much. Like, stop. You don't need to give everything a bloody sequel. Chicken Run itself is a decent enough movie standing on its own 2 feet. Why give it a bloody sequel? It does not need it. Cubert. We both Sonic Adventure games, both Space Channel 5 and the actual game and Jet Set Radio. I doubt that, Jacob. It'd be cool, but I doubt it. But Chicken Run, at least over... The thing is, right, from when I was a kid, Chicken Run was one of the biggest films. Like, every school on movie day would show it. It's not as if it's a movie that's been forgotten. In fact, everyone of my generation and a lot of younger ones, over here at least, know Chicken Run. Like, if you're over here and, like, if you're an English person living in the UK and you've not seen Chicken Run, it's an absolute travesty. I'm sorry, but no. Everyone has seen Chicken Run. Like, it's ridiculous. See, I understand a lot of people not knowing what Thunderbirds are. Because I watched that as a kid, but that came out in, like, the 60s. I still watched it as a kid. You know? I get why people don't know what that is. But I'm sorry, if you don't know what Chicken Run is, then... See, over here, it hasn't been. So many people remember Chicken Run because it's been one of those cult classic movies for the better part of, what, 25, 30 years now. It's like Hocus Pocus. Everyone knows Hocus Pocus over here because it's a cult classic. Wizard of Oz, cult classic. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and I'm talking the Gene Wilder version, cult classic. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a cult classic that everyone remembers, at least over here. Maybe Ardent Animation's doing a soft reboot of their movies. But why? There's no reason for it. Nice. Oh, he dropped it in the cannon. Decent. Oh, come on. How did I miss all of those shots? Ow. Damn it. Nice. Come on, Agent, drop me a UFO, please. Wait, there was. Okay, Sephiroth, calm down. Jesus. Ouch. Ow, I'm dead. What the actual crap? Like, geez, Sephiroth, you want to calm down? She shot like 50 electric balls out of her wand. Like, what on earth? Like, she shot that much magic at him, made the game lag like crazy. Damn, dude. Like, chill out. That's not good. Okay. How did that... Okay, you know, that still kind of worked out. Oh, crap. That still worked out, too. Still got her. Sephiroth, you want to calm down? Apparently not. Oh my god, I can't hit her. Dude. Dude, what is this? Ow. I better wait. There we go, we're good. We're good. Nice. She isn't playing fair. Look at this crap! Look at this! How much magic do you want to fire out at one time? Don't you need to recharge it or something? You know, freaking dialogue boxes to come over at once say your Wiimote batteries are almost out. You need to recharge them. Leave me alone. Nope, you don't. Nice try, though. Boom. Woo! We got it. Alright, not bad. McKin. Alright, 120 eggs to beat the game. That wasn't too terrible. That was alright. Like, not too shabby at all. Got some deja vu going on. Oh yeah, guys, what's the stream quality been like? Because like this is my first stream with the new setup here, and I'm curious as to what the quality's been like. According to my side, I've not dropped any frames or anything, but sweet.
Now, how many times have I told you not to...
Nice, the stream quality's been good. Sweet. I was kind of worried the stream wouldn't maintain because of the weird setup I've got to get internet on this computer. But if it's working fine, then I've got no problems. It works for me. Alright guys, well before I end stream, we know what we're doing. We got to take out Moneybags. He needs to pay us back all the gems he's robbed from me during this one.
Don't worry. No!
Give me back my gems. I want to know exactly how many gems I picked up in this playthrough. Don't turn around. The fact that they let you beat up Moneybags at the end of the game is just so satisfying. It's like you robbed me and now I get all my stuff back. Thank you.
Drat.
Trondo. So what's our final gem count? 5,869. That's how many gems I picked up through this rando. Good number, considering there's 15,000 in the whole entire game. So, not a bad amount of gems, actually. But yeah, so for those wondering what's happening tomorrow, I'll be continuing with my Simpsons Hit and Run playthrough, so don't forget to check that out. Thank you guys for liking the stream. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as well. Don't forget to turn on notifications, join my socials, those are running down below. And don't forget, you can also support the channel further by becoming a channel member from as little as 99 pence per month here in the UK, or about $1.30 in America, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.